when we came back to the van, we were greeted by shit smell. So our composting toilet, it has a fan that sucks air and keeps it fresh inside, but now the fan itself is broken. If somebody says that composting toilet is not smelly at all when you don't have a fan, they lie to you. It will smell. It's not the like sewer smell, but you can tell that it's a piss and shit. Yeah, we need to get a new fan from Ioannina somewhere, so I'm gonna disassemble the fan here and trying to find fan from the Ioannina. We are going back to Ioannina for different reasons, for grocery haul and getting the hinges to our windows, which are coming in a couple of days from Tampeta's camping store, and now we have to get the fan. So lots of things to do again. There are lots of flies in the fan. I don't know if that was a problem why the fan actually failed. So the fan that we are trying to find is a normal 60mm fan. Yeah, it smells burnt, so the motor is gone. But I was surprised that it broke after just a year or two in use. Actually, this is first time we are ordering something from Skroutz. It's just the eBay of Greece. 1.5 days they did bring us 2 fans for our fan, so we don't have to smell the shit anymore. It's plus 44 and smelly toilet. You can imagine.
This has been horrible, and we have tried to leave the Ioannina now 3 times and we always have to come back, and I really hope, fingers crossed, we don't have to come back here because it's parking chaos and you cannot find shade.
Plus 47 shows our thermometer there.
Oh my god, and I'm feeling like I have a heat stroke, but I'm a bit dramatic. But now I feel good. Imagine, like Joni said, in extreme heat the composting toilet smell. But one positive thing, now the composting toilet actually composts.
Yeah.
Whenever you leave the toilet paper, it just dissolves.
Okay. There's a small kiosk just around the corner, so I'm gonna go there to buy a couple of energy drinks because we didn't sleep that much yesterday. Because it was plus 32 at 1 AM.
Whole night, and we kept the doors and windows and everything open, and temperatures just did not drop. We have used to, when we are in the nature, they always drop. But not here in the cities where it's a pavement and boiling hot.
Yeah, so it was, I think I slept like 3 hours.
One bad thing, our fridge is not really working that well. It's struggling because it's 40 degrees outside, so drinks are like lukewarm. But we have a solution for that.
Next place.
Yeah.
But now we just have to go away from Ioannina. Yeah. Finally! We are breaking all of our principles by going to the toll roads. I don't know how much this costs, but no. Let's see. Thank you.
Thank you.
5 euros. Not bad, because there was like, I think, 16 tunnels. I was expecting like something around 11 euros or 12. but 5 is good. Yeah, we had this moment. It's too hot to think right, so we break our principles and go into the toll roads.
We have been talking this topic before. When you're stressed out, you make bad financial decisions. That's what we did. It's our treat day.
There's something in the swamp. Sometimes the wild camping spots are not that they look in the first time. There should be lake in here. There's no lake at all. And there's a bunch of horseflies, and we were thinking about spending night here, but these horseflies are making us think that we should look for some other place. Around this area there's a huge old oak trees on that side of the place, so I think we are going to go there somewhere. There's some kind of place where men come to enjoy a time and maybe drink a bottle or two. Seems like it, at least.
We did it! We did find a cool place to stay. We are still in the same lake. And it's not hot at all here. We do have these big trees that have a lot of branches and leaves, and we can shelter the hot days here. It was a hectic day, so we are going to just kick back and relax. Joni is going to install the few things that got broken, but they should be kind of easy fixes. We did buy a lot of fruit, so we are going to chop them up and put them in our freezer so we can eat those ice cold fruits. It has been our summer treat and makes such a difference. Little tour of this place. This is some pasture land, I think, and not houses nearby. And it's so hot when I come here in the sun.
So, on our phone we don't have any reception. 0 bars. And this has 1. So it has a little bit larger antenna on this than in the phone. It has been savior now. It's giving us internet in a place where's 0 bars. Pretty good. Of course you could get outdoor antenna and getting more reception here with that. Even building a mast that you can get it on the higher elevation, but this is good alternative to the phone tethering. It is 25 during the hottest time of the day. Yesterday it was 51 according to our thermometer. So perfect place to be. This is the coldest part of northern Greece that there is.
It did cost €7 to drive here, so we did drove past 2 toll areas.
Because we want to just escape the heat.
And it was the price to pay.
Fast food.
Fast food, sometimes it feels good. And later in the evening we are going to have one gin tonic too.
And a ready pizza. Oh.
Yeah, we use the grill from the Omnia oven to make it crisp on a pan.
Yeah, and it doesn't burn the bottom of the pizza with the grill.
Good substitute for the real oven.
Nice and crisp.
Hot. Ha!
Old van needs fixing a lot, so now we got the spare parts for the hinges and gonna just change them. It was €50 per piece, so €30 in total. Yeah, there's a small bearing inside here, and this is aluminium, so it wears out in 8 years, it seems. But yeah, I think it's quite good product. Really straightforward. Changing, just screwing the old one away and putting the new one in place. 3 minutes and it's done. something sharp, my dear. Just like that, we have fixed our window. Yeah, these are important in the summertime. One of the legs got broken already in the wintertime, but it doesn't matter because in the wintertime we rarely open these windows. And next thing to fix in our van is our toilet fan. Yeah, we have a composting toilet and it has a fan, so it sucks the air and all the smells away outside of the van, and it got broken in the worst time ever. The hottest days of Greece are here, and we were just smelling the shit and piss. If somebody tells you that a composting toilet doesn't smell when they don't have a fan in it, they lie, or they don't smell at all.
Yeah, because it reeks.
It reeks. It's not bad reek, but it's still a reek. So we want to have a totally odorless toilet in our van. My nose is so sensitive, so I want to have 100% odorless toilet. Even little skent, I don't want that. I want to have the best toilet in the world. Yeah. But these were quite hard to find. All the computer stores told no, because 60mm fans were used like 15 or 20 years ago in computers. Again, really easy install. Just giving the fan 12 volts through this cable and put it in the hose, and that's it. As you can see, it's really simple. Just fan sucking air through this tube from the toilet, and it goes through filter to the outside, so our neighbors don't smell the shit and piss. Fan is running and in the right direction. It was easy. Call the color and everything else to the ground. That is the rule of electricians. So now just putting the pipe on and the shit smell goes away. It's working. And it should be running 24/7 for the next years to come. Yeah, first time seeing bear markings. This is a bear region, and I think most of the bears in northern Greece are living on this area. We have seen those garbage containers which are bear proof on this area. There are a lot of them. And also they put them overripe berries and fruits from the garden to those garbage cans, because bears go to the gardens to eat those overripe fruits. Yeah, first time seeing in this area bear markings. They are producing honey on this region, and those honey cubes are protected by electrical wires every time, so bears try to eat also those. Luckily in this area the bears, they are living in uninhabited areas, so they are wild animals still, and they are afraid of humans. So encountering them would be like a jackpot. This would be nice to see, but they try to avoid people, luckily. Yeah. Now we just have to think when we are going to pee in the evening time, so we don't encounter bears. But we will hear them far away.
But it's good to go pee outside when you are in the nature, because you mark the territory. Bear has a really advanced nose, so you mark your camping area with your pee, and then bears can smell you from far away and do not disturb you and your campsite.
The horror side of van life. We empty out our composting toilet to the forest far away there, and now we are just cleaning up and putting the new beddings in the composting toilet. It doesn't look any gross when you are emptying it. It's just like brown sawdust that is going into the ground, and just digging in a hole enough that it's well covered and dogs doesn't smell it. Yeah, now we are just filling up the composting toilet again with coconut fiber, which is good. It sucks lots of moisture and it works great in a composting toilet. Last time we emptied it 5 months ago, so that is a quite nice composting toilet. We don't use it daily. We use it only when we are on the beaches where it's not suitable to go in the nature, and if we are on the cities or somewhere. Usually when we are middle of nowhere in nature, we use forest. So we dig a hole and go poop there. The LPG fridge, it's good that it doesn't use any electricity, but it has its limits. For example, when it's freezing cold or less than +5, you need to have winter covers on the fridge. And when it gets hot, like +30, you need something else. And that something else is a fan. There's a condensator, and in the hot weathers it gets too hot and the efficiency of the fridge goes down. And when it gets too hot, it doesn't work at all. So next thing that we're gonna do is install new fan. Again, thanks to Tiles Point, saving our summers. They send us a fan that has also thermostat, so the fan kicks in only when it's too hot. And it will be a game changer, because the fridge has been struggling now when it's heat wave here in Greece. It has been struggling a lot. We had to actually always park our van, that this part of the van is on shade, so in colder, and maybe where the wind blows, so it's not too hot, and still it has been struggling. But what I have studied and what the experience of other people, this fan is a game changer. This is gonna be giving us possibility to buy food and use our freezer in our LPG fridge also, so it's really important for us. The installation process is pretty simple, just getting 12 volt from the fridge down there and getting it here up, where's the condensator, and put the fan there blowing through the condensator up, and in between just put this thermostat, which works as an on-off switch. Pretty straightforward install. Just taking 12 volts from here, from this block, and feeding it to the fan and the thermostat. That's it. Now I just have to knead this installation so it's neat and nice, and then it's done. Yeah, these splices are always controversial. Is it okay to use them or not? But it's easy way to get electricity from system that is there already, and they don't break, so I trust them. Moi. Terve.
It looks like sun is setting soon, so do you know what it means? It means it's 10 o'clock time. Our freezer has been a savior of our summer van living. Let's take the frozen fruit away. Ah, we have ice cubes. Who says you cannot have ice cubes in a van life? No one. Loving the YouTuber life. You can have cold drinks here and edit today's video.
Ja. Ja. No niin, hyvä. Yeah, he was stuck on that.